Welcome to everyone today as you're joining. My name is Shira Perry. I'll be your service leader today. Welcome to those here in person, those online, or those who may be watching in the future. We're always happy to see you and have you be part of our service today. Our theme for today is Celebrate the Journey, Embodying Divine. Please join me in saying our affirmation today. I celebrate the journey of spiritual growth and divine embodiment. With each power awakened within me, I lift with clarity, joy, and sacred intention. I am the living expression of divine mind, prosperous, powerful, and fully alive. This is my time to celebrate. I invite you now to stand, if you wish, and you're comfortable, and sing our welcome song.
Good morning, everyone. And so pastors in Seattle, what is their least favorite weather in Seattle, Washington? It's a sunny day because no one wants to come to church on a sunny day because they're all used to this type of weather. So kudos to all of you that came out in the summer. I pull out of my garage, I'm like, what in the heck? So now I'm trying to dig through and find my umbrella. So kudos to all of you who are coming out. So I already know the divine is alive and well in each one of you. So namaste, namaste. So we're going to release the children. Tegan is in the back. Elsa and Mabry, you guys can fight it out over who's going to be Tegan's helper. And Tegan, if you need someone, okay, we got Kathy on top of that. So this is all good because we've been shifting how we take care of our children and youth. And so parents, those of you that passed your background check, all of you, know that you'll be getting an email from me because we're ready to move to that next phase. So Tegan, thank you so very much. Tegan, that's right, thank you, Tegan. And then let's take a few minutes to acknowledge the beauty, the love, and the divinity in each other. I see you, you see me. You're free to move about the cabin. Namaste. Namaste. As we take this time to step into the sacred space of prayer, I invite you to bubble up in your spirit. What are you holding space for? Who are you holding in the light? Where are you wanting a situation to be transformed? Where is there a person, or even yourself, that needs healing? For we know that all those things are already present, and we stand with you in holding space for it to present itself in the way that is for your highest good, a part of your divine order. Okay, Luke, can you please come up here? Did you see what Luke's got on today? It totally just threw off my vibe. Look at this outfit. Now let me tell you why. So when I went to high school, for Spirit Week, we'd have like Clash Day, right? So this is literally how I would dress, but the colors would be better. So I'd have like black and white, the flowers would be black and white, and the bottom would be black and white polka dots, which to me, black and white meant I was matching. And on that day at Clash Day, people came dressed the way that I dressed at school. So thanks for this healing moment, Luke. Let's give him a hand, looking good. See, I already got a healing, so I'm telling you, the presence right now. So the divinity within us, everything that we want to pray for is here. It is the divinity within us that calls that forward. So there's someone in your family that needs a touch. Yes. Your finances need a touch. Double tap on that, right? Our teachers, let's not forget. Our police officers, our firefighters. Hold them in space. And then let's take a breath in and out. Let us center ourselves in the power of life, the divine energy that flows through us, animating every thought, word, and action. Let us align ourselves with vitality, purpose, and enthusiasm, and choose to live fully, to embrace this breath, this heartbeat, this sacred now. We speak a blessing over this city, over this state and our country, holding the space of divine order, of justice, and of that which is right. We just drop a love bomb all over the world. The love of this place is a healing, powerful energy. And so let it go, release it. And then we receive back. And we are grateful. This service we hand over to our divine selves, saying, let it be, and so it is.
I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, gleam of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the wonderful love of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the wonderful love of God. I am, I am, I am. The peace of God, the joy of God, serenity, harmony, rhythm of God. I am the wonderful love of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am, I am, I am. The light of God, success of God, prosperity, happiness, might of God. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am, I am, I am.
Today's inspirational reading is from the Daily Word. Obviously, a bit of a height difference here. My spirit is willing and my heart is full. Life is meant for living and loving. When I wish to have a fuller experience of life, I need only step forward and say yes. My willing spirit invites opportunity and adventure. When I say yes to my body and mind, I energize every cell and enhance the flow of divine life. When I say yes to adventure, I open myself to opportunity and abundance. I move boldly into the world, using my divine gifts and sharing my creativity and energy. With each new opportunity, I say yes to myself, Yes to God, trusting I am in the right place at the right time. I have everything I need to make the most out of my life. I do not hesitate to say yes to the infinite blessings that are unfolding all around me. The Daily Word.
I am called to be a healer for all humanity. I am called to be a dreamer, believe in what can be. I am called to be a maker, be an instrument of peace. I am called to be a giver, of abundance I receive. I am called to be a prayer, living out the truth I seek. I am called to be everything I am called to be. Called to be the glory here on earth, so all might see all the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I am the living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We're called to be. You are called to be a mother, to nurture family. You are called to be a brother, be strength in time of need. You are called to be a neighbor, see a friend in all you meet. You are called to be a leader, to build community. You are called to be a prayer, living out the truth you seek. You are called to be everything you are called to be. Called to be the glory here on earth, so all might see all the joy and all the beauty that shines in you and me. You are the living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We're called to be. We are called to be the kindness, set the broken-hearted free. We are called to be forgiveness, where pain has run too deep. We are called to be compassion, be the wind beneath each wing. We are called to make communion, only then can we succeed. We are called to be a prayer, living out the truth we seek. We are called to be everything we are called to be. Called to be the glory here on earth, so all might see all the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. We are the living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We're called to be peace, called to be joy, called to be love, called to be peace, called to be joy, called to be free, called to be peace, called to be joy, called to be love, called to be peace, called to be joy, called to be love, called to be. We're called to be. You're called to be.
Phyllis, thank you so much. And I realize every song we sing, I think we hit all the powers but zeal. But we did sing Zeal and Enthusiasm last week, so we are good to go. A burglar breaks into a house in the dead of night while the family is on vacation. He's fumbling around trying to find valuables with a small, weak flashlight so as not to alert any neighbors. He hears someone say, "Jesus is watching you." Turns around. "Who's there?" No answer. He continues thinking, "Oh, okay, I'm nervous. My mind's playing tricks on me." He hears it again. "Jesus is watching you." The guy looks around and spots a small parrot in a cage. He approaches the cage and says to the parrot, "Oh, it's just a parrot. I guess your owners taught you to say that." The parrot says, "Actually, I'm fluent in English." The burglar is like, "Okay, wow, dude, okay. That's cool, I guess. So, Mr. Parrot, what is your name?" "Moses," he replies. The burglar is like, "What kind of people name a parrot Moses?" The parrot replies, "The kind of people who name their Rottweiler Jesus." Gotta watch out, Jesus is watching. So today we are finishing up the 12 powers. This has been just a fun and amazing series for me. Thank you so much for your openness, your receptivity. The 12 powers is like one of the fundamental principles of what unity believes or what we want to express. So thank you to each one of you for going on this journey with me this summer. I want to thank Joni and Phyllis. They did a 6-week, was it 6 weeks? A 6 weeks, hey, Emily, that's right, 6 weeks course on the powers. If I could speak, I would say they did a 6-week course on the 12 powers. And so how wonderful, these tools that empower us, that release us, that help us be our true divine selves. And so this has been great, and we're closing it up today with the power of life. So we'll take a look, again, go to our tools, the revealing word, which is the metaphysical dictionary, because of course we're looking at these words in their metaphysical context, not what the Webster dictionary says, but how we apply them as metaphysical people. So life is the divine idea of animation, activity, and vitality. It is not my body or our body, it is the expression of being. Life is consciousness, an eternal way, a stream of perpetual renewal. And we can open ourselves to the continuous inflow of life from the universal source of life, from our eternal self. So life is more than the number of years we've been alive or the things that we have accomplished. Life is for living. I want that to sort of be the drumbeat of what we talk about today. Life is for living. Are you living your life, or is life living you? And as a spiritual person, again, when we have this tool and things are a hot mess or challenging, are you bringing a divinity in your life to where people go, "Oh, there is another option for me than to fall apart or to be mad all the time or to shut down," right? We say, no, I can still be living my best life, not in denial about what is happening, but understanding that as I bring my life, I happen to be the agent of transformation. Or maybe I can help you look within yourself. So life is for living. So we looked at additional sources. Of course, there's the 12 Powers by Charles Fillmore. And then I introduced to Divine Audacity and Power Up. And we're going to bring all those together. So life is the eternal aspect of ourselves. It's spirit and expression. We don't get life from the outside. We bring it through us. How's your life? What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you doing? That is the reflection of your life. Are you living small because you have a small concept of life, or are you living large because you have a large concept of life? Our consciousness, which is our life, is seen through how we act, through our thoughts that we energize and the way that we uplift in our actions and in our interactions. That is why concepts of joy, forgiveness, creativity, and kindness are so life-giving, because they align us. I was ready for Leanne to hit me with that. Align us, right? It's about being in alignment. It's not about perfection, but it's having an understanding that by intention, I choose to align with my true self. And so that guides how I react, interact, communicate. And living a vital, prosperous, magnanimous life is a way to bring those things to a healing, transformative presence. Say, well, I'm going to live my best life when the best conditions happen for me. No. Okay, what are the best conditions? The conditions are today. Today is the best condition for you to live your best life. Say, well, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, whatever. Well, I want to get my degree. Okay, why? Say, well, because I have this piece of paper that says I have value when I can check these things off. That's not life. Life is who you are right now, how you are right now. How you be is your life, and it's the perfect time. It's right now, in this very place. I can't live my life at 11:30, but I can live it at 11 right now. And I can't go back to 10:30. The perfect time to live my life, to live the best version of my life, is right now. Life is here. It's right now. Charles Fillmore reminds us life is not in the body, it is of the body. Spirit is the animating force, and it never changes. We can be lively. Now, I know some people are like, I'm a night owl, so at 1 o'clock, I'm going to wake up. Okay, I can honor that. I'm like at 6 a.m., like, hey, here we go, right? But again, when you're in your zone, that's the time to be alive, that minute, at that time. Not when something better happens or, your hair is perfect or you have the perfect outfit on. Now, this is the time to allow that spirit, that divinity that's within, to live your best life. You never hear kids say, well, I would laugh at what's happening right now, but I'm not sure it's the correct time. Right? Kids just, that's that energy. That's that energy. Just bring it. Let me invite you to take a breath in and out. Hear these words. I am animated by the eternal life of spirit. My energy, joy, and vitality flow from within. And sometimes, especially nowadays, my friends are, I'm watching my friends on Facebook and like, what the heck? I can't believe it. Oh, okay. All of us got a crazy uncle. Right now he's running the United States, which is my opinion. But we all got a crazy uncle that makes you go, what? Or you got that neighbor that's like, huh? Right? So don't be mad about what's happening in Washington, D.C. You got that same, huh? What? I can't believe it happening right now. So step into your energy. Let the flow of life be inside. And then bring that forth. People are like, what the heck? You're like, yeah, what the heck? But you know what? We got the power. We're going to stand on our faith, right? Bring these powers forward. I'm going to stand on my faith. I'm going to go in my own power. I'm going to use my will, which is that internal aspect, to be different. I'm going to have some zeal and enthusiasm, right? These are all our choices. But it comes from knowing that that life force is within. We talked about the divine audacity and how the author takes the 12 powers and puts them into 3 groups, where life is the power of being, that life is more than achieving. Life is about fully inhabiting who we are. When is the last time you were just happy to be yourself? I know every woman in here is like, never, because we were taught to be like that. Like right now, Gail needs to gain weight. And I said, I don't know how to shop because my whole life I've been taught, don't buy stuff that makes you gain weight. Well, now she needs to do that, right? Because if you're fat, you're skinny. Your hair's not, it's too straight, it's not the right color. It's all those things. But each one of you have been the very person I've needed when we've had conversations, when you've told me you're praying for me, I'm here for you. You were perfect. At that time, it wasn't like, well, if she had smiled at just 1% more of an no. I was like, hug me, love me, yes, yes. We are perfect at the right time. It's how we be. When someone's crying, they don't say, well, before you try to comfort me, can I have your resume, please? No, people aren't caring about that stuff. If you are a loving and kind and embracing and transformative presence, they want you right then. It's how you be. It's fully inhabiting who we are. Living from this center, that's how we become a transformative presence. When we allow ourselves to be who we are, we allow everyone else to be who they are. To embody life, to be authentic is probably the difference between what Unity thinks and traditional Christianity. Traditional Christianity is check this box. Did you say the prayer, I accept Jesus? What is it? I haven't had to beat people over the head with it for so long, I can't even remember it. Something like, I believe, Jesus, I confess my sins, something, I accept you in my heart. You don't have to say a little prayer. You don't have to go to communion. You don't have to. I remember the first time I went to a Catholic church, right? Everyone was walking in, they come into the front and they would, right? I didn't know what they were doing, but I thought, okay, I don't want to stand out. So as I came in and said, right? Then we had communion. Well, I didn't know. I'm used to the church where they pass around the things. You get the grape juice out, or blood of Jesus, as Lily calls it, and get your little bread, right? Well, here you go up to the front, and the priest is there. So I'm watching everyone in front of me because I'm not sure what to do. And I know as a non-Catholic, I probably shouldn't be receiving communion, but you're not going to tell me, so here we go. All right, so then I notice, put your hand, put my hand out. They gave me, and then what got me is like, you want me to drink from the same cup everyone else just drank from? No, thank you. I'll just keep it moving, right? But again, I knew how to get into the act, but it wasn't who I was. I know how to act the way I'm supposed to act. But how about being my true self? People always say to me, oh, Minnassa, you're a real self. I just love that. I say, yes, I am, because there's a story in the Bible where Master Teacher Jesus went to his hometown. After he'd done a whole bunch of miracles, he gets there, he can't do hardly anything. Why? Because they didn't hold the space for him to be something other than the boy that grew up in this neighborhood. Where all of you hold the space for me to just be like, boom, and here I come. That's what happens. You allow me to be. And that's what the world is. There are people around who just want to be themselves, but they don't know how. Create the space. Be the space by being yourself. I love sweats. I don't know if you know that about me. I love sweats. And Phyllis and I were here meeting with someone, and she didn't say anything, but yeah, I was wearing sweats in the summer too. I got a little pair of summer sweats, right? I love me some sweats. I'm going to wear sweats. All right, be who you like to be. If you're that person that likes pizza, pineapple on pizza, be that person, right? We sort of judge you not. I mean, right? Be who you like to be. That's what the world needs, is people who are themselves. If you were yourself and I was myself, we would all make a difference. You don't see kids trying to fake and flex. They're just having fun. And that is that spirit of that oneness, that connection, being ourselves. The book by Linda Martello Whitsett, For the Powers, is called Divine Audacity. I wish I could speak today. Divine Audacity. This is the audacity of life, to be unapologetically yourself, rooted in the divine truth, pouring your unique vitality into everything you touch. You want to be audacious, be yourself. And I know that's hard because we're all raised to not want to be ourselves. We want to be someone else. Like many of you don't know, Gail has a beautiful, beautiful voice. She used to, when she was a little girl, she wanted to sing like Doris Day, right? And that tells you something about her age too, right? I want to be like this person. I want to be like, I want to be like Mike. Okay, no, be yourself. That is the most awesome, powerful, magnetic, love-filled version of yourself you can be. Is be yourself. Be the life of who you are. Bring that life. That's why you're here. There are people who need that life force, that love force that only you can be. Let's take a breath in and out. Hear this affirmation. I am fully present. My life radiates from my authentic self. My presence is the gift to the world. So now we're going to go to Power Up, which is the book written by Paul Hasselbeck and Cher Hilton, I think is her name, about, again, let's look at life in this way. Again, another view of life as the 12 powers. That life is a principle. It cannot be given or taken by outside circumstances. We activate it by directing our consciousness for its vitality, purpose, and enthusiasm. We are the directors of our life. And you say, well, my life's not good. That's fine. Go to the ICU. I don't know which direction the hospital's in. But go to the ICU. There you go. Thank you. Go to the ICU up at Bloomington. Yeah, your life will look super good. Right? Again, get a perspective. Life is a principle. It's not what we have on paper about us. It's not what you do for a living. It's the energy within. And then bring that to circumstances. It's a conscious choice to live your life to your fullest. I love the reading from today. Choosing a life means saying yes. Let me make this bigger. Life is meant for living and loving. When I wish to have a fuller experience of life, excuse me, I only need to step forward and say yes. Say yes to moments that bring joy. Slow down and appreciate the beauty. Put your to-do list down. This morning I didn't have any heavy cream for my tea, so at 6:30 I'm driving down to Kroger South. And it was so beautiful outside, so still. The color of the sky. I almost had the store to myself. It was like, can I just appreciate this moment? And then let's be grateful for even the challenges. Life as a principle is about showing up with love and presence, whether it's easy moment or a stretchiness moment. Life is for living. And how we be is just as important as what we do. Nelson Mandela says, there is no passion to be found in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Can you bring up that slide? Don't settle. Say, well, you don't know my circumstances. I probably don't. But are you settling? Say, well, I'm just, again, waiting for that perfect time. Then I'm going to, okay, how long have you been waiting for the perfect time? Right? Don't settle. You and I deserve the best of everything. And the best of everything is available to us. Open to that principle that life is powerful. It's worthy. Choose aliveness. I choose gratitude. I choose to live my life fully in thought, word, and deed. Life is for living. Probably about 2 or 3 months ago, Ginger over here tore up the church singing the song, Living My Life Like It's Golden by Jill Scott. Are you living your life like it's golden, or are you living your life like it's some plastic cheap piece of metal? Say, gosh, Minnassa, could you calm down? No. I will not. Calm down is not how I be. Live your life like it's golden. People are, what did I say last week? Eat, sleep, poop, repeat, right? That's how some people's lives are. Why? What is the point of that? We have the opportunity to live our life like it's golden, precious, Powerful. You know, gold is a metal that is like in every electronic. It's in the space shuttle. Gold helps things rise. This is the opportunity to become golden and rise in our lives. If you know the song by Rihanna, Live Your Life. Just live it. And you know, Cutie Pants Bon Jovi, it's my life, it's now or never. Let it be now. It's those who keep waiting, it's never, it's never, it's never. But we can live our best life, our transformative life, our abundant life, our healed life, our connected life, our community life. We can live it right now like it's golden. People say, well, who do you think you are living your best life? Well, I'm divine, of course. Right? Don't get mad because people want to keep you small or they want to live small. So when you're around them, they want you to be small. See, that's not how I be. I live large. I live my life like it's golden, and I'm living my best life right now. All right, Seb, please bring up the closing affirmation. I give you a chance to look at it, and if it's something that you are in agreement with, we can say it together. I am the living expression of divine life. I choose joy. I choose authenticity. I choose to live fully, right here and now. And so it is.
From within,
I let my heart begin to see eternity turn within, and now I can begin to see the face of God. Face of God is all I am, and face of God is all I see. From within, I let my heart begin to see eternity turn within, and now I can begin to see the face of God. Face of God is all I am, and face of God is all I see. Face of God is all I am, and face of God is all I see.
The face of God, the hands of God, the feet of God, the love of God. That is what we are. So we take this moment to come into this sacred time of meditation. I ask you to just shake off and release anything that's on your mind right now. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, or cast your eyes down. And let's take a breath in, and then exhale with a sigh. Let's take a breath in and exhale with a sigh. Connect to the rhythm of your breathing. Let your breath be the anchor in this present moment. With each inhale, silently affirm, I breathe in the vitality of life. And as you exhale, release any heaviness or limitation. In this space, as you breathe in and out, allow the light of the divine that is within and around you. See it. Step into it. Immerse yourself in it. A light of life that fills you with energy, health, and joy. Step into that light of life, immersed, connected at one. Let us breathe in and out. Rest in this moment. Life is not only within you, it is you. It is the spirit within. And as we step into the silence, in the stillness, connect with the life that is bigger, bolder, powerful, more magnificent and abundant. Say yes. From this still place, I invite you to take a breath in and out. Bring your essence back to this space, knowing that life is for living. And so it is.
In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. I am held, I am whole, I surrender to it all. When I trust and let go, then I know that all is well. All is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. I am safe and all is well.
Well, before we do our offering, I'm going to call Shira up and talk about, go back to honoring our volunteers. And so come on up here, Shira. Shira holds a special place in my heart because she told me that her first Sunday here was the Sunday I did my presentation. You know, I'd come and did a workshop, And I spoke that Sunday, and she filled out the blue form, and at the bottom of it, she wrote, "Hire her." And so for that, I thank you. But
So
she
glad.
is an amazing volunteer, and we're asking her today to talk about being a volunteer.
Thank you, Reverend Minnassa.
You're
Super
welcome.
excited for this opportunity, and I really appreciate the opportunity to do this. So as Reverend Minnassa mentioned, my first time here visiting back in June of 2024, I was warmly welcomed by 4 women. Paylin, who's in the audience, I remember you. I remember Kathy, I remember Joni, and I remember Susan. Distinctly with a smile, I was warmly greeted. I felt like I belonged and I felt super welcomed. A few months later, I think Jonna came up and said, "We need greeters." And I said, "I can do that. I can say yes to that." Reference back, folks, remember earlier, our inspirational word. And I did say yes. And not only did I feel more of a sense of belonging, but also felt I learned people's names and I got to meet more people as a part of that. You know, it takes a lot to put on these services every single week. That part that we see, and then the preparation that we don't see. And the way I think about it is if I can take a small piece off the plate of Reverend Minnassa and Phyllis and the choir and the sound team and participate, they can show up fully knowing that we've got it covered. It only takes a little bit. I started with the 15-minute middle greeter role. Totally doable, already baked in. So I have an invitation for each and every one of you to say yes when you're called to share your time and talent. And I can promise you this. I have to look at my notes a little bit. I can promise that you will feel supported, appreciated, and more connected in this community. So try it and say yes to this opportunity. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. So let's shift gears now. I'll put on my service leader hat, and let's prepare for our offering. So we prepare now to show our gratitude for what we continue to receive. There are several ways to contribute to unity. Checks and cash are always welcome. Or you can use the text to give button on the screen or donate now button on our website. As the bags are passed, feel free to bless the contents. If you're new to us, please fill out the blue visitor form in the pockets and the chair in front of you with your first impressions. Prayer requests are also available, and there's a QR code, hold on, to sign up to be a greeter if you're also available in the pocket. All of these forms can be dropped in the offering bag as passed. Can I please have the greeters come up to the front? And when you're ready, if we'd like to now recite our abundance affirmation together. I am an abundant being in an abundant universe. I am not dependent on people or situations for my good. God within is the source of supply. I always have something to give, and I consistently give it. I expect the best, I give my best, and now I attract the best in every experience. invite the greeters to come back up, please. I'd like to invite everyone to join us in speaking our offering blessing. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. We have a few announcements that a few of us will share today. I will start us off and then pass the mic. A Course in Miracles discussion group resumes today here in the chapel after the services at approximately 12, led by our Reverend Karen Williams and Wendy Wonderly. If you haven't attended before, come and check it out today. I'd now like to invite Reverend Minnassa up to pass the baton.
So this Saturday is Pride Fest. Melissa, where are we going to be? Come on up.
Hi, everyone. So first I want to say this was a great message to lead us into Pride, reminding us and encouraging us to live authentically and choose joy right here, right now as we go into the community, and let those that are also living their authentic life know that they're welcome here, and we are here to receive them with love and open arms as they live their joyful, authentic life as well. Now down to beeswax. Okay, I have the shirts, so if you have signed up and ordered a shirt, it is here today for me to give to you. We do not have our booth assignment as of yet. It is, an event led by volunteers as well, and they just don't have those assigned yet. But I will send an email out to everyone when we get it, and I have all your numbers. You'll find us and we'll find you. But when we do get the assignment of the booth number, I'll let you know. If anybody has any questions, please ask me. Otherwise, this week, expect correspondence with where we're going to be and just confirming the time that you've signed up for your shift. And thank you to everybody that's helped from, offering the tent usage to craft ideas. I mean, Kat has been so helpful, and I just appreciate all the support and us making this a cool time in the community. Good? Good. Okay.
I do want to say that if you haven't signed up, like I didn't sign up, everybody filled up the slots, but I'll be there, right? So come on out. It's a chance to, again, let's put a good foot forward. Say, it's easy to hug and love each other in here, but can we hug people outside of this community? And yes, are we really an LGBTQ affirming and accepting place? Well, let's go where they hang out. So thank you. So thank you to everyone who signed up to where I couldn't even get a spot. Thank you so much. All right, y'all get ready. Roy, come on up. He's going to make the announcement about the sound booth. So you know when Roy speaks, it's like E.F. Hutton. All right? No, everyone listens.
Minnassa wasn't sure she wanted to give me this awesome responsibility, and it's not easy for her to relinquish that power that she's got to me, but fortunately, I'm prepared, and this is an area that I've been involved with at Unity for a long time as being a member of the board, and for a number of years being involved with the financial life of the church. And it's interesting, in my time in doing this, I've recognized that there's been 1,000 steps before us. And what we sit in now and what we enjoy and look and enjoy the beauty and the magnitude of what we've accomplished has been because over the years, all of us have making an effort to make a commitment to get somewhere that we weren't before. So what I want to talk about, in my past, in working with the board, I'd generally be involved with a lot of what I called projects, where it was something new business, wasn't something the church had engaged in before, and we were going to take it on. And in addition to trying to get that accomplished from A to Z, the idea was to do it as cheaply as possible. That was me. And I always pushed and pressed and always went after and seized the moment when we could try to make all parties happy and be productive. So the thing I want to talk about today, very briefly, has to do with the tech booth, and it has to do with trying to give you a concept financially on how we can accomplish where we have to go, because we're going to get there. So far, there's been 2 people that have given money for this purpose, for this cause, for the tech booth, and we've already raised $2,600. So that means, if you simple math, we're down to $7,500 now. And so what I'm going to do is give you a proposal, which I think is fair and, in my opinion, is doable. And if it can be done, it will be. And I think we have the right amount of people and the right people that are capable of getting there. So what I want you to do is think about the $7,500 as the goal. We've already gotten $2,500. And what I also want you to think about is that we have in our church, generally, give or take, about 3 dozen giving units. The giving unit could be a family with kids, it could be a married couple, it could be a single adult. We got all different walks of life here. But as the years have come and gone, we've basically been in that mode of about 3 dozen, as I call them, giving units. And what I'd like you to think about is to take the $7,500 and divide it by 36 units, or 36 giving units. And what it comes up to is only $200 per family or per person. So if you take the $200 and you divide it by 4 months, which will start next month in September, and we go October, November, December, what I'm asking you to think about and to consider, if you would please, is giving $50 a month for 4 months and trying to satisfy that $200 goal in time. The 36 units will reach, and we'll probably surpass the 7,600. So that's what I'm asking you to think about, and I hope that you will. And as far as the protocol and procedure, these envelopes are in front of you in the seats, and you can write in there your name, and you can write in there tech booth. Tech booth is the important part. And then you can also write in there, if you want, it's optional, but we'll open up the envelope, obviously, what you're giving or how much money is involved. The second area, of course, is you could write a check, and on the memo portion of the check, you write tech booth or tech support, and then we'll properly account for your money or your giving, and be able, Carol will be doing a month-to-month process of seeing what our progress is on reaching that goal. That's about it. I hope that you will seriously think about my ideas, about what I've asked you to think about, and I'm grateful for the time to talk to you about it.
Right, now it's time for, thank you so much, Roy. Appreciate that opportunity. It's going to be super exciting, something new. All right, now please join me in our prayer for protection. Oh, there's a wait.
Huger.
Hi, I'm the ukulele, as I'm known as. And Leanne and Em and Terry, I think is probably online, and Steve have come. But we need lots more to play. And we do it 1 to 3 on a Monday afternoon, just once a month.
So is it this Monday?
This tomorrow.
This Monday from 1 to 3?
Yeah.
Be here or be square.
Yes, and if that's not a good time, let us know, because we want to find a time where if that's, it's not working. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Alrighty, let's join me in saying our prayer for protection. The light of God. Oh. surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God is over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's gather up for our closing song.